Hey, another day. Finally out here after the snowstorm. Hopefully, things are going to be melting here in the next couple of days. So, high temperature of almost 60 on Thursday. So, things are looking up. I've been in the house for 3 days. Not liking that at all. I'm an outside person. I like being outside. One second. How about those Steelers? How about those Steelers? What a defensive performance without TJ Watt. I swear, as time goes on, that $41 million we spent on Watt is looking like a bad idea. I'm looking pretty ragged today. Did not bring my beard brush with me or any of my other stuff. I kind of just popped out of the house today. So I'm looking pretty rough. Beard is looking the best today. Looking a little rough here. Like I said, I've been in the house for 3 days because of the weather, the snow. We got quite a bit, like 5 or 6 inches of snow on Saturday. So kind of been in the house with everything, and I got kind of stir crazy, so I had to get out. The snow's still around. It'll be going away in the next couple of days. But I had to get out of the house for sure. Doing ride share today. I already got one ride, waiting on another one. So I figured I'd spend my time waiting with you. So what's up? What's up, fam? Woo! Not even all the way awake. What's up in your world? You get snow too? We got a sticker here. That's weird. I don't know why I did that. What's up in your world, guys? Once again, in my world, I've been trapped in a house for 3 days. And today's the first day out because of the weather. What's going on? Looking kind of ragged today. I literally woke up and just popped out. Got in the car because I had a ride. Feeling a little rough. I don't know about you, but I hate being in the house. So 3 days in the house was like awful to me. Absolutely awful. Happy to be outside. Kinda. I'm in the car. But you know what I mean? It's finally going to be warm enough today to be out here, and snow's going to start to melt away. Oh, you've been stuck in the house too? Yeah, as I get older, I don't play with that snow and cold, especially with the car. I mean, driving for a living. It's not worth risking my livelihood over, $10 or whatever. Not $10, but 100 or two. I'm just happy to be outside the house right now, to be honest with you. Like I said, it's going to be, okay. What's up? Greetings from Poland. Awesome. Was that Leslie or Hannah? How you doing? Jason, what's going on? It's been a while. I ain't been on in like 4 or 5 days. Like I said, been in the house, kind of hibernating. Too cold, too much snow. Yeah, today is going to be okay. It's going to be in the 30s today, but it's been like 15 degrees or below. That's Fahrenheit for like the last 4 or 5 days. Is that a different way of saying Leslie? Leslie Hannah. What's up? Shout. I shouted. Then I shouted outwardly. So shout out. Aristotle. Cool name. I'm in near Pittsburgh. So I'm in Ohio, but I'm like 30 miles away from Pittsburgh. We got like 6 inches on Saturday in the sunny. Oh, that's right. Okay. I've never seen it spelled that way. That's pretty cool. That's probably the original way to spell it. Yeah, Penguins blew one yesterday. They were up, what, 5-1? End up losing in overtime. Temu Santa? What's the other one? I'm probably Dollar Tree Santa more than anything. What's up, Fortnite? Jace. Fortnite named Jace Champ. Got it going. How old are you? 55. It's -5. Is that Celsius? Was that a Dolar? Yeah, well, that's not that cold. What is that Fahrenheit? That's like 20 something, right? I appreciate the subscription there. Check out my I do music reactions. Check out my music reactions. Dropped a Teddy Swims Christmas song reaction today. What's up, man? I'm trying to see. Is it Zachary from Afghanistan? Hey, what's up, man? Are you stationed there, or are you just live in Afghanistan? Oh, dollar, like dollar bill. That's pretty cool, man. Are you rich? Oh, so you're in Skyrim right now? Is that like annoying fanboy still following you around? Oh, you live here? That's interesting. How's that going? Rich in soul. With a name like Dollar, there's some expectations there. It's so hard for me to read. Is that Ibrahim? How you doing? How's it going? Where are you calling? Where are you calling? Where are you texting from? I don't know what that means. I'm not up on the emoji lingo. Oh, UAE? That's cool. That's cool. I bet you it's warm there, isn't it? Very cold here. Trinidad. Awesome, Jason. I bet it's also warm there, I bet. I appreciate that. Bro, love the channel. Sad. Why are you sad? Are you sad that you love the channel, or are you just sad in general? I'm pretty good. Was that Lexar? Lexa? I have the worst eyes. Yeah, I know what UAE stands for. Cisco. Like Thong Song Cisco? Is that what you mean? and I lost today. And Mark's uncle benefit. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. How long I needed? This is a little bit less than a year. I shaved bald my face completely on New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve last year. Oh, from the Flash series. Yeah, what was the name of the villain in the Flash series? Adam and I got dusted at what? I don't know what that means. In a game? JD's? Yeah, I'm confused with that. That whole line of if your goal was to confuse the streamer, you have won. He was the guy in his chair, basically. All right, Flash Gordon. Was it Ming the Merciless? That was the bad guy in Flash Gordon. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate that. Check out my music reactions. That's what I do on this channel. I have a rap reaction channel too that you should check out. Mainly doing Christmas reactions right now because 'tis the season. but I'm open to react about anybody, to be honest with you. People from all over the world today, you're not going to care that my Steelers won last night. Yeah, I can't. Okay. It wanted me like, oh, do song requests. I'm on my phone. I don't know how that would even work. I don't know how to do reactions from my phone. One day. Oh, that's a good song. I should do that. I should do that. I try to do ones I haven't heard before. Obviously, I've heard that. All my reactions are usually 99% not things I haven't seen or heard before. Like, it could be a video to a song I've already seen or already know, but mostly it's just things I haven't seen before. It's a good song, though, for sure. The latest reaction I dropped was Teddy Swims' version of the Christmas song. That's very good. Even though it got blocked, so I had to cover it up a little bit. I can't read your name. Something Universe. I don't know. Thanks, Fortnite. Santa of 21st. I could be, I guess. You could be a good Santa. Yeah, if I didn't have, if I wasn't super impatient and super have a problem with people getting real close to me, like, well, I have a touching issue. Yeah, so if that was the case, then yes. I'm an OCD Santa. That would be stand 3 feet away from Santa and tell him what you want for Christmas. That would be my thing. I don't know how well that would go over. USA. Yeah, I'm in near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm in Ohio, but it's right across the border. ACDC Santa. Oh yeah. Mistress for Christmas. Should you hang your socks outside? That's what y'all do. That's the stockings. We do these stockings on the chimney if you got a fireplace or a mantle here. You could hang your socks outside. If you hung your socks outside here, somebody would steal your socks. Massachusetts, beautiful part of the country. I've been to Vermont and uh, freaking what's the other one? Oh my God, Connecticut. I've been there. Vermont, New Hampshire. I've been up in that area. Beautiful. I appreciate that. Watch my reactions. Like this time of year, it's been super slow. So the more reaction views, the better. Right now, it is in the mid 30s. It has been no higher than 15 degrees for the last 3 or 4 days, and that's Fahrenheit, obviously. I know you would expect gifts inside the socks. Hopefully, that happens for you. No, I'm outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm in a little town called Steubenville, Ohio. It's like literally 30 miles from Pittsburgh. Vermont's beautiful, for sure. My son and his wife go up there and hike all the time. You know what? My beard is in a mess. Is in a messy state today. I literally hopped out of bed because I had a scheduled ride, so I just really hopped out, threw a hat on, and ran to the car. And I thought my beard brush and my beard conditioner was in the car, and it's not. So I've been brushing with a beard comb, and my beard is in bad shape right now. Yeah, well, it's been like 15 degrees or below here since like Saturday. How far is Idaho from here? About 2,000 miles. About 3 days. That's how far Idaho is from here. I've been to Canada and Mexico. That's it. Let me. I'm gonna see your name. Is it Seamus or Seamus? Conroy? You Scottish? Are you Scottish? So, my motivation behind the beard is I sold cars and had to wear a shirt and tie for like 20 some years. And when I stopped doing that, I just decided that my hair is messed up. My hair is super long. I stopped shaving. I just stopped like participating in civilized society. Yeah, like been to back when you didn't need like a bunch of crap to get across the border. I've been to Toronto a bunch of times. Saw Phantom of the Opera in Toronto. And then when I lived in LA, we went to Tijuana a couple times because you have to. Oh, you're from Ireland? That's cool. I got family over there, Ross County. There's a Ross County in Ireland. My last name is Ross. I get my beard and haircut for like 30. Beard trim, haircut, 30. I'd love to go over to the UK and visit all the areas where my ancestors are from. I would love that. That's on the bucket list. I hate flying though. Absolutely hate it. But that's not that long of a flight. I had my aunt went over last year and visited everything. Yeah, I wouldn't mind throwing down a couple pints. Okay, yeah, okay. All right, I understand that. It's funny you said that because I'm almost 20% Native American also, but Shawnee to be exact. How's it going gaming? With Z Dog. Z Dog. McCall Howard. No, there is a bunch of Howards up here, but not Irish. What's up, grandson? How you doing? You're half American? That's cool. What's up, Joe? How's it going? Just hanging out again. Doing ride share, waiting on a ride. First day out of the house in three or 4 days. Wait, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, it's the fourth day. I was born in this town, Steubenville, Ohio. I live in a town called Toronto, Ohio, very close to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. No, I am not in New Hampshire. I'm in Ohio, real close to Pittsburgh. You're a quarter Australian, Aborigine, or Hawaiian? Cool. Paradise. It should be cleared out by tomorrow. Weather's getting warmer. Okay, you're just in. So you're of many nationalities, but you just happen to be in Ireland. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, so am I. I'm British, Irish. I have a lot of relatives from Normandy, France, a little Scandinavian in me, and then like Native American, Shawnee. That's beautiful. No, I'm a big guy. I don't think I'd do well in Japan. Everything's crunched in. I've seen videos of like wrestlers and ball players going over to Japan. I would not be comfortable. Yeah, I've got some Irish in me. A little bit of, like I said, Irish, like Sussex in England, Normandy. I think the Scandinavian I have in me is because of the Vikings. A little Welsh, not Welsh. What is the little Dutch? And then, like I said, the Shawnee. Yeah, I love football. Steelers are my team. They won last night. They kicked some butt last night. Oh, that's soccer. I'm all right with soccer. Problem with soccer is that it could be boring at times. Also, like when I watch Premier League, like half the time I can't understand the English coming from the announcers. I appreciate the sub, Josh. It's like I've never watched somebody speak English and I didn't understand it, but some of the Premier League games, I have no idea what they're saying. It's in the 30s. So 0 Celsius around that. That would be all. I'd love to go to Japan, but like I said, I mean, other than sumo wrestlers, things aren't built for people my size. Right now, I don't have a favorite soccer player. I like Messi over what's the pretty boy from Barcelona. I really like Messi. Wow, Congo. That's cool. You might be the first person from Congo I've ever talked to or had comment on my channel. That's awesome. I'd appreciate if you guys checked out my music reactions on this channel. It would greatly help me tremendously. That's kind of my bread and butter on here. I'm sorry, dude. That long thing just went by so fast. Chicago. How's it going up there? I've been to Chicago many times. Kind of mixed feelings about Chicago. Appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, I do reactions. You should check them out. How's it going? Why do they got to make like the names of the people so small? Is that Robert? How's it going? Oh, I love One OK Rock. I'm so happy. I had a gentleman that would donate quite a bit to the channel that turned me on to One OK Rock and a lot of Japanese bands, and I'm happy he did. I really like One OK Rock. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's nice. That's pretty impressive that you can put that on there. At notifications. No, I've never been to UK. Love to go. On my bucket list. For sure. Getting a direct flight from where I live, Pittsburgh Airport's like 15 miles from where I live. Getting a direct flight to the UK, I don't think they're doing them from there anymore, and I'm not a big fan of layovers and stuff. They do have a direct flight to Iceland, so I might be able to fly to Iceland, hang out there for a couple days, and then go to the UK. When I was a kid, I was a wrestler and a football player. Yep. Believe it or not, I wrestled 155 in high school. I'm slightly bigger than that now. I got scholarship to play college ball, but I blew my knees out. One my junior year, and then my other one my senior. This current beard has only been growing for less than a year. Once again, American football player, current American football player. That's hard because I would have said TJ Watt, but he's kind of had a down year. Current American football player. That's difficult because, like, nobody on the Steelers is great. I love the Steelers. Who do I really like? I like Scadaboo, but he's not going to survive in the NFL playing the way he plays. I do not use any illicit substances. I have partaken in the past, but no, not. I haven't smoked weed in over 12 years, I think, and I don't do anything else. I rarely drink too. I drink 2-3 times a year. Yeah, my beard goes super fast. So does my hair. Max Crosby? I respect Max Crosby. Yeah, I'm a Steeler fan. Yeah, I can be in downtown Pittsburgh in like 35 minutes. My hat is from my son's father-in-law, and it says Poops Main Street Diner. It's a little food truck in the town I live. Oh, I love Tommy. Tommy's awesome. His name is Poopy. His nickname is Poopy. He's had it since he was a kid, and he just embraces it. Oh, you're a Racing Ravens fan. I tell you now, you guys got some hard games in front of you. I think if the Steelers beat the Browns, that's a wrap. I think that we might have the division locked up before we even play in Week 17. You guys got what? Green Bay and Patriots. That's a rough road. You pissed in that hat. Good. Okay. Won't be the first time I wore a pissed on hat. Yeah, that's rough. Poops Main Street Diner. That's what it says. Or Main Street Munchies. That's what it says. It's a food truck in the town I live. I respect that. I respect that. How many chins? As many as there is in China. He's not. I mean, Lamar's not the best quarterback in the league. Lamar does not do well under pressure. Plus, now he's hurt. He doesn't have. He's kind of a step slower. I mean, he's good. He's better than I thought he would turn out to be when he played for Louisville. Lamar can't read. Shut up. He negotiates his own contract. He better be able to read. Josh is clutch. Lamar's more talented athletically. Josh is clutch. Dad's a Bengals fan. How about that Joe Burrow situation? He might be gonzo. You got some good bussy. I don't know what that means. I guess it's a positive thing. Thank you. Cowboys lost to the freaking Vikings. I'm a Steeler fan. I hate the Cowboys. Was that Yasani? How you doing? Is Lamar ever going to be healthy? He's been hurt like parts of the last 3 seasons, and he's not getting any younger. Yeah, Stafford's great, but he's 37, I think. He's got a couple more years. Seahawks kicked their ass. Yeah, I like Joe. I saw Joe play in high school. He played at Athens High School. His high school numbers were like Madden video game numbers. He obviously sat at Ohio State, and I begged for them to put him in, but they never used him. Joe's contract is pretty much locked in, but I mean, he could try to force a trade. Oh, I don't care if people say nasty things. It doesn't bother me the least bit. It's like, I don't know you. I'm never going to see you. And yeah, I don't care about that. That don't bother me at all. Unlike certain people, I'm not going to make a living pretending like I'm upset by what people on the internet say. But I appreciate the sentiment. Yeah, I know he's only 28, but he's got a lot of miles. Yeah, I could honestly couldn't care less what people say on the internet. My hair is like up in a ponytail right now, but it's super long. Like I said, I literally just rolled out of bed, threw a hat on. And I usually have like a whole beard kit in the car. It's not in here today for some reason. Appreciate that. The clout. I mean, it's early. Pump the brakes there. He's better right now. Grizzly Adams, that's a callback. I'd be cool to have a pet bear though. It would be awesome. I know I got a lot of miles. I'm not a starting quarterback for a major NFL team. When you're a mainly running quarterback, you take a bunch of unnecessary hits. You look at it this season. He doesn't have the ability that he once had. He's going to get slower and slower and slower. Not that he can't develop into just like a drop back quarterback, but his decision making isn't great. I mean, he went what 3 or 4 games without a touchdown until the Steeler game, and the Steeler game he just did not look like himself. I don't know if he's ever going to be completely healthy. You lose steps as you get older. You lose, a step here, a step there. When you're playing in a league where half the guys run sub 4.5, losing a step is a big, big thing. I'd rather put it this way though. I'd rather have Lamar than our current quarterback situation. So if that says anything, because we're in like quarterback purgatory. I mean, we got Rodgers for a year, and then what? So you guys are in a better position than we are. How you doing, Tiffany? Okay. All right. How many rings has he got? Hmm? Hey, my name's Colt. Your name is Colt. Why does it say Buddy then? Are you using Buddy's account, Colt? Appreciate that, Joe. Thanks for stopping by. Just trying to kill time until I get another ride. So the longer this goes, Hey, my name Colt. Nope. I asked 2 questions. Is like, are you using Buddy's account? So you're not using Buddy's account? Peace out. Canadian. Okay. I am not Canadian. Oh, crap, buddy. Well, let's hope everything goes right. That's scary. I don't work for anybody. I do Uber, Lyft, I do Spark, I buy and sell things online, I do YouTube. I do anything I can to make money. Okay, that's not true. Heart replacements aren't a thing. Oh, Australian. Yes, I'm Australian. I'm not going to say throw a shrimp on the Barbie. See, I'm going to pull up. If you order a ride on Lyft, I will pull up. I'm going to need a knee replacement pretty soon. The old wheels aren't as good as they used to be. I'm close to Pittsburgh, like 30 miles from Pittsburgh. Put a shrimp on the Barbie. That's like if you ask any American, it's either that's not a knife, this is a knife, or throw a shrimp on the Barbie. That's your Australian. That's what we think of Australia. How's a kangaroo? That's a joey to you. It's a joey. It's not a kangaroo. I would love to go to Australia, but that flight is brutal. That flight is absolutely brutal. They would have to put me out and tie me down to fly that long. It's like what, 20 some hours or something like that. Screw that. No, 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 no. Big K. Diet Pump for the win. Dang, that's deep. Which I just literally talked about 10 topics in the last 30 seconds. Which one's deep? Be more specific. Getting tied up. I'm such a control freak. I hate flights. I've flown to Florida twice, and that's a very short flight from Pittsburgh. And I almost had a panic attack. I don't like being on planes at all. At all. So if I was to fly 20 some hours, you'd have to put me asleep for sure. You'd have to sedate me the entire time. I need to close my eyes and then wake up in Australia. That's the only way I could go. For sure. I want to go to all these places, but I just hate flying. I'm terrified. I'm not really kind of terrified. I would feel better if I got to fly the plane or at least sit in the cockpit. Shepard Smith. Yeah, I've heard of him. Why? What's up? Yeah, he used to do Dateline, right? Dateline NBC. What about him? Or are we just like generally asking questions about people I've heard of? Yeah, that's rough. That is rough. I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I don't think that me being overweight has anything to do with the Bible, but thanks. At what point did I give up on life? Just the opposite. There was a period of time about 15 years ago I gave up on life, but nope. This is not it. I don't drink. Thank you, by the way. And I don't really overeat. I eat the wrong things. But thanks for your backhanded little slight there. Appreciate that. I'm so old. I'm 55. He's not. Nah, he was on NBC. Yeah, he used to do Dateline. Yeah, I used to fast. Not really. Intermittent fasting. Yeah, 55 is not that old. I feel like I'm 12. I should let my whiskers go. If this isn't a full beard, I don't know what is. What's up, Riley? 12 is crazy. Okay. 12 hours, yeah. Maybe you should. I think you should. No, I can't. Yeah, CNBC. I knew it. Yeah, he was NBC guy. What's up? Nice to see you too. I see world something. I don't know what the last part is. Who we got here? Shout out to your cousin. I don't know what his name is, but you know. Yeah, world. I think they need some blessings. Yeah, I don't think he works. I don't think he's on any of the channels now either. Jack off. My con. Jack off. What was the Bart con? Amanda hug and kiss. Yeah, I mean, I don't take any of this crap too seriously. What's up, Coke? Like the opinions of. I appreciate you guys. Don't get me wrong, but the opinions of jackoffs don't bother me in the least bit. It actually makes things more entertaining. So. Yeah, it's rough losing your balls. Kind of need those. They're useful, for sure. Oop, Tiffany. Oop, losing his balls. Yeah. Can you imagine losing your balls and just going, oops? I think I'd have a stronger reaction than that. I appreciate that. You have a good one, Dixie. Nah, Steelers. I'm a Steeler fan. I am from Ohio, but I'm like 30 miles from Pittsburgh. I've lived all over the country, though. Lived in Florida, South Carolina, Tennessee, and LA. But I'm from here. Right on the Ohio River, about 30 some miles from downtown Pittsburgh. Is Papa's from Ohio? What part? What city? I moved to LA when I was like 17. We were going to go to college out there, but it was so expensive to live that I didn't do much college out there. Cincinnati. I lived in Dayton. I lived in Middletown before. So I've been in the Natty a lot. Mass. Brewster. Brewster, Ohio? Is that a real place? Yeah, I lived in Culver City in Ohio and California and LA for 3.5, 4 years. Wound Socket. That's an awesome name. The Steelers remind me of mustard for some reason. You must elaborate. Where, what's it close to? What's Brewster close to? And if you say punky, I'm going to get really upset. Oh, Canton. Yeah, I mean, I'm only an hour from Canton, a little bit over an hour from Canton, where I live. I've been up through there a bunch of times. Canton's a little scary nowadays, especially at night. Hell no, I don't think Diddy should be a free man. I think Diddy was instrumental in the death of Tupac and Biggie for monetary gain on the Biggie side. Yeah, Canton. It's so weird because I've been to Canton a ton of times, but then recently I've been up there on taking people on rides, and one time I was up there in the middle. It's pretty it's pretty sketchy at night for sure. I don't know what you did, man, but hey, we all make mistakes. Thanks for the sub. Was that little Tongi? That's a pretty cool name. Look at Togi. Have a good one. I appreciate the sub. Mike Who Cheese Harry. I don't know what that means, but thanks. You're a jihad warrior? All right. Whatever makes you happy. I don't know about that, but it's just, like I said, for a city that's not huge, it feels like a big city at nighttime. You want a Sherp for Christmas? I don't know what that is. You mean one of those people to guide you up the mountain? You may have met Santa. This is not that time. With dual gun mounts, perfectly. Okay. Whatever that is, it's yours. What's up? A bunch of letters. You need a vowel. You need to buy a vowel. No, I just don't want to do it anymore. You don't want to go to court again? Huh. The only way to get out of corn is being rich. All terrain vehicle. I could use an all terrain vehicle. I don't want baby mama issues. Maybe you should have put a Jimmy on it. Never again. You don't want to go to court. So no matter what you do, so does that mean you don't want to go to court? You just want to go directly to jail, or you just don't want to no consequences for anything you do? I understand that if you want no consequences, that would be pretty awesome. That's Hagrid, by the way. I cracked my ass. My beard is having a really bad day today. Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. It's kitschy. Y'all go to. Yeah, I've been to court. Oh, yeah. Dude, I can't do the Santa thing. I'm like OCD. I can't have people like kids, anyone like getting near me. Like, if they would stay 3 feet away and tell me what to want for Christmas, I'd be able to do that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of people in my proximity. Dude, I'm so far removed from that crap that I don't have to deal with it. I was so lucky because when I got a divorce, I raised my kids from the time they were 4 and 5, and their mom moved across the freaking country. So I never had to deal with her ass. 100 feet away from me. 100 feet away from you, yeah. So I could do 3 feet. Winter's land up until when she moved away. Yeah, me too. That's a good thing, though. Got to get into a trillion. We're probably damn close. Yeah, get away, man. That's one way to do it. I appreciate that. You have a good one too. She got out. Yeah, she moved to Arizona. I live in Ohio, so it was very good. She didn't meddle in the kids' lives. Have a good one. I mean, it's bad for the kids because she saw the kids maybe 10 times from the time they were 5 until they were 18. But she was the kind of person that would like destroy any kind of structure they had. Oh, my kids are awesome. 28, 30. They both got families. They're both super responsible, got good jobs. They're awesome citizens. Depends on where you're at. Columbus traffic sucks. Cincinnati at rush hour because you got two interstates converging kind of sucks. Where I live, there ain't no damn traffic. Pittsburgh, when you go on the Parkway, but besides that, yeah, my kids are awesome. It was awesome raising my kids on my own. It was just us against the world, man. Yeah, Indy kind of sucks. I've been through there on 70. Me and my kids have a bond that can never be broken. Like I said, because it was just us against the world. 61. Dude, I'm like 30 miles from you, Tiffany. I'm just right across the Ohio border. Yeah, in Steubenville. That's where I'm currently at. I can be in Pittsburgh, well, Robinson in 20 minutes, 2025. I usually drive Uber and Lyft in Pittsburgh, but I've been staying local lately because I don't trust Pittsburgh to have the roads clear, even now, even today. I'm pretty bad at that. I mean, the highways are clear, I'm sure, but 50 minutes in, another 10 minutes, and we out. Yeah, the craziest thing is, like a day after a snowfall, and like Carson is still covered with snow, which is ridiculous. And then don't get me started on like the slopes, south side slopes, and just like the hilly parts, man. They don't even. It's terrible. It's absolutely freaking awful for a city that big. You're from Tanzania? Get out of here, for real. Where the hell's Tanzania at? Is that Africa? Yeah, it's bad. Pittsburgh is really bad at plowing roads. I mean, the main roads are always clear, but I mean, Carson's the main road, and they don't even do Carson until like 2 days after it snows. Dude, I started out like I had Pong when it was just Pong. That was the only game on the thing. I've had every console, every computer, like tech. I was born into that and been through all of it. So anything that existed, I'm a tech head. I probably had at one time or another. You're 11. Okay. Why aren't you in school? Yeah, the Atari, uh, Commodore 64, ColecoVision, the television, first Nintendo, Sega. I even had the Sega CD, which nobody bought. TurboGrafx. What was that thing called? I've had pretty much every console, every console sold in America, anyhow. And I had the old, what was the Apple? The first Apple. There was the Atom computer, which used like cassette tapes as your memory. Oh, you had a fever, but you're still on the. I'm not parroting you. You can do what you want, bro. Oh, Tiffany, you have a fever. Oh, you're sicking at home. Okay, I was talking about the 11-year-old here. That sucks, man. I hate winter. Getting sick in the wintertime. It's the worst. I'm not jinxing myself, but so far so good. You got your nose broke? How'd that happen? How the heck did that happen? Somebody hit you or you just fall? That sucks. Sorry, bud. People suck sometimes. I think it's funnier that I like embrace yet distance myself from the whole Santa thing. Like, I don't know. I think it's funnier to walk that line. If I go full Santa, there's no coming back. How's it going? Joe's back. Jojo. I used to hunt when I was younger. Then it just got to a point where I would just go out in the woods with my friends and not actually do any hunting, but I just like being in the woods. Yeah, someday you will. Try again. My parents, well, both my parents are from like deep down in West Virginia. So I got that hillbilly blood running through me. So I grow hair super fast, hair and beard. I was scrolling and this pulled up. I used to be able to shoot a bow pretty well, yeah. I used to do all that hunting, but I don't know. Like one time I was like 15 or 16, then it was just like the killing. I'm not against it. Like I just, I don't know. I just didn't feel a need to do that, but I really love being in the woods, so I would go hunting with my friends and help drive deer and help do things like that. Oh man, I love deer meat for sure. Very healthy. Venison is very healthy. One of the leanest meats there is. What did you tell me? And whatever it is, you'll find I don't listen very well. I've made a life out of not listening. Sorry, guys. Got to ride. Peace out. Thanks.